Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. In today's episode we're going to just be doing a few little bits on the TR7, just ironing out a few of the little niggly problems. So let's get to it. Just before we continue, let's say hello to Freddie. Hello Freddie. Hello. How you doing? Are you beautiful, aren't you? Hey, you want to say hello to the viewers? Hey, you say hello to the viewers? Yeah. So, where are we up to? So I've had the engine running probably for about 3/4 of an hour. I keep topping the water up and squeezing the pipes. I think I probably got rid of most of the airlock now. All the pipes, top hose and bottom hose are red hot. In fact, all the hoses are hot, and the heater ones at the back. The actual heater inside the cab is blowing hot air as well. So I think we've sorted that. So I think my next step is actually inside the car. When I did the clutch and the gearbox. So as you can see, the interior needs all putting back together again, all the console and what have you. So we'll get on with that. And we've got enough time left later. We'll have a go of wiring in the electric fan. So let's continue. Right, we're going to see if we can remember how this all goes back together. I did not video this part of it, which I should have done really, but I think it's pretty straightforward really. So first of all, we need to put on this gaiter back onto the gear lever mechanism. So we'll pop that on first. Yep, like so. Yeah, that's got it. That's it. Right, so next is the center console. So thread it through the handbrake first, and then over the gear lock, like so. Right, so this one needs a washer on it, like so. And then we'll put that in there. Now the other side here where the screw goes, it's snapped off, so I can't actually put one in that side. So now we'll need to jump to the back. So we've got two screws that go in the top here to keep these two halves together. So we'll try them first. Okay, that's that. Next we'll put this on. That's got it. Okay. Put the screw in here. Like so. Put that down like so. Put that over the top. This needs to tuck underneath. Let's have a look. Under there. Under there. That's it, that's fine. Okay. So there's two screws in the back here. The washer on, see if it'll fit. That's it. Unfortunately the back is broke. Don't know whether I can repair that somehow, but we may give it a go. So all that's left now is to put the gear knob back on. That'll do. So that's all back together now. There's just I think there's 2 screws missing. There's one missing from that side there, and I think there's one missing from underneath here. So there's 2 screws missing. I may find them underneath the seats when I look a bit later. If not, I'm pretty sure I can find some in my toolbox. They're only self tappers. So that's that done. Well, let's have a go at wiring this fan in now. This should be fun. I've actually bought a thermostat controller off Amazon. I'll just show you. So I bought this off Amazon, the thermostatic controller. Goes from 0 to 120C, which is plenty for our country. So so I'm just wondering where I'm going to mount it, and I did have an idea actually. I'll just show you. Down here, there's a bracket on here. I've folded one of the legs down, which you can't see underneath, but this was for the old security system. It had an old Moss immobiliser thing on it, which I've just took off actually, just took all the wiring off it. I've left the bracket on because I thought I could utilise this to mount this controller, and if it goes round about like that, I think that'll be perfect. First things first, this probe, yeah, I've got to get that inside this hose here, which is not going to be easy because to get this hose on I had to sweat it onto there. So wish me luck. Here we go. Right, let's move this top clamp. Right, I think I'm going to have to get the heat gun on this to heat it up. Oh, it's moving. Thank God for that. So I lost a little bit of coolant, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to drain the whole system anyway. It was only temporarily while I just checked that there was no leaks from anywhere, which there isn't, by the way. So yeah, I will be draining the system and topping it up with the proper coolant. A couple of people commented on my last video, and thanks very much for that. That's good advice. So yeah, so let's carry on with this. Let's get this probe in. So anyway, this probe has got to go around this bend here and down the pipe a little bit, because this stub is quite long. So I'll try and put it on like that. It's right where the bend is, so this is going to go out beyond the bend, probably to about there, like so. So I've got to try and straighten this pipe out a bit so I can get this probe all the way down. That's got it. Come on, you bucket. Come on, get on it. Oh, on you go. Must go all the way to this thing here. I could do it. Oh man. I think that'll do me. Ooh, that was a little bit of a struggle, that was, to say the least. So I don't think this top hose is going to leak somehow. It's gone on that tight. Well, hopefully it won't leak. Right. So on the underside of this thermostat, you've got 3 connections. You've got 1, 2 and C. We're just going to be using 2 and C. Number 1 is for like a manual override, which I will be fitting a bit later inside the car. But for now, we're just going to wire up 2 and C. C goes direct to the battery, and number 2 goes from this pin here to the fan. So let's get on with that. Right, so this is the fan wire here, the live off the fan. We're going to put that one on number 2, which is this one here. So that's that one sorted, and C is this one here, the far one. So we want to connect the live from the battery to that one. Right, this is the live from the battery. So they're both wired in. This is the earth from the fan. I'm going to earth this against the chassis. That's that done. So the live wire from the thermostat goes back to the battery here. I've got I think it's, yeah, I've got a 20 amp fuse in there. So we're going to connect that up direct to the positive on here. Okay, that's good. The fan didn't come on. Okay. And by the way, I have got a battery strap for this, which I will be putting on a bit later. So that's all connected up now. This is on 0. If I just turn it just slightly, you should hear a click and the fan should come on. So we found the problem. It was just a blown fuse. So as you could probably hear, the fan did work. Right, so at the moment, we've returned the dial down to 0. You'll hear a click and it should start. There you go. So then turn the dial round and we'll put it on. I'm going to set it to 80. I'm going to leave it at 80C for now. And that should do it. So now that I know it all works properly, I'll just tidy up this wiring and I'll show you what it looks like a bit later. So let's start the engine up and see what happens. So started the engine up. And I've actually lowered the thermostat down to 30C, so it should start pretty quick, the fan. Engine sounds a little bit tappety with the shims one doing. So as you can see, the radiator fan did come on, which is perfect. Now turn the engine off, we'll let it cool down and it should go off. Oh well, that's it, all finished, all nice and tidy now. I've been around and I've put a split conduit on all the wiring and down below, so I've tidied it up. I did have a slight weep from this top hose earlier on, but I retensioned the clamp and it seems to have stopped it now. It's one of the problems with this system, with the probe goes in between the hose and the aluminium stub. It's very hard to get a seal, but this seems to have got it this time. So I'll keep an eye on that, but it should be fine. Oh, well, that's it for this one, folks. Thanks very much for tuning in and watching. If you've liked what you've seen, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you wish. And also keep them comments coming below. I really do enjoy seeing the comments, and some of them actually help me. They really, really do. So once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.